What up, Wargamers? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Stos, and today I have Nick with me.
How's it going, everyone? Excited to be on the channel?
Hell yeah, at last. It's been a long time coming.
Long time coming.
And we are back for another game of Warhammer Fantasy, 6th edition. Ooh. Hell yes, another one of the king of editions. And today it is going to be 2,000 points of the vampire counts versus
the dwarves. I'm here, I'm taking his list, I'm putting it to the test. We'll see how I go. It's been a while since I've played,
so good indeed. So it's vamps versus dwarves. I've finally done it, guys. The vampire counts have made it to the channel. Ooh. And so has my good friend Nicholas.
It's been a long time coming on both fronts.
Indeed. On both fronts is right. So Nick is one of my very good old friends. He was like part of my original Warhammer group back in the day. Yep. We used to smash on the regular, but Nick has since, moved away and he's come up to visit for a while.
Yes, I know. I'm here for a week, so hopefully we'll get a couple of games in. We'll see how we go.
Indeed. So Max Keen, it's super awesome.
So
awesome to have you here, dude.
Thank you.
Thank you. So yes, and we're going vamps versus dwarves. So this is a tough fight for the vampire counts, which is, dwarves are always a little bit of a hard counter to what they do. But we've cobbled together, we've cobbled together a couple of lists. I am, of course, taking Blood Dragons. The Blood Dragon vampire bloodline, which I love. I'm all about those blood dragons. And yeah, dwarves have taken a lot of artillery.
I gotta get them down before they get to me. I don't want to run away.
Exactly. Got to thin the herd.
Yeah.
So yes, we will get to all of that in a minute. Now, if you enjoy this video, do all the YouTube things, guys. Consider, subscribing, liking, hitting the notification bell, all the things. All of those little things absolutely just help the growth of this channel and help the reach of the video. So if you enjoy it, do the YouTube things, guys.
Get on it.
That's it. If you want to support the channel, if you're an absolute lord and decides, you know what, I want to go the extra mile and support these guys, and holy shit, if that's the case, awesome, consider becoming a channel member. It is our channel members that are allowing me to continue to invest funds into this, to buy new equipment, new terrain. You'll see a little bit of that new stuff on the battlefield in this game. Oh, yes.
Excited.
So good.
Looks
So good. And speaking of channel members, I've got a couple of new ones to shout out. Oh, yes.
Love it.
You guys are awesome. So in core choice, we have Ali Smedley, and then coming in at special choice, we have Steve Haler. So Ali, Steve, thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Absolute lords.
Indeed, the best bosses. Thank you so much for deciding to support the channel. So huge thank you to all of my current channel members. But without any further ado, we'll have a look at the armies, we'll have a look at the table, and then we will get this underway. And here we have my 2,000 point list of Blood Dragon vampire counts. Yes, the spooky boys have arrived. So, starting out with the general, we have a vampire lord, Dragislav Von Curze. He is a blood dragon. He is going to be armed with the Sword of Might, putting him up to Strength 6. He has the flayed hauberk, as you can see, the red plate mail, giving him the 1-up armor save. He has the Ring of Night, giving him a 5-up ward. The Black Periapt, which allows him to save a single power dice from any magic phase and carry it over to the next. And he has been upgraded to a level 3 wizard. So the trade-off with blood dragons and other bloodlines is that blood dragons get +2 weapon skill, but they generate 1 less power dice in their magic phase. So though he is a level 3 and will have 3 spells, he will only be generating 2 power dice. There he is, Dragislav Von Curze. What a beast! Yes! And then we have his 2 little necromancer henchmen. On the left, we have Kaiser Blackhand, and on the right, we have Grigori the Rotting. So Kaiser, they're both level 2 necromancers, and Kaiser has the Book of Arcan, which has the bound spell of Van Helsdance Macabre within it. And Grigori has a power familiar, the little skull that he's clutching there is a little power familiar, which allows him to generate 1 extra power dice, just kind of offsetting the lost one from Dragislav. All right, that is the heroes. Let's move into the core. In core, we start with 5 dire wolves with a doom wolf. Yes, look at them. We have 2 units of ghouls, 1 10 strong and 1 7 because of points. We have 25 skeleton warriors, hand weapons, shields, and light armor with full command. We have 30 zombies, yes, the big brick of the rotting corpses. 30 of them just with standard and musician, because they can't have a champion. There's no champion zombie. All right, moving into the special, we have 24 Grave Guard with their white blades, heavy armor, and shields, full command, and they have the Banner of Doom, which allows them to have a 5-up ward save against any sort of shooting, so that hopefully some of them will actually make it to the other side of the table. Continuing with the special, we've got 6 Black Knights, full command, barded steeds, heavy armor, shields, lances, the whole shebang. And full command, if I didn't say it already. And then lastly, continuing in the special, no rares slots in this army, we just have 3 Fell Bats to go and harry the back lines. There it is, there it is. It is not exactly the army that I had originally written, because in the original list there was also a Vampire Thrall Battle Standard Bearer. But my time suddenly slipped away and I wanted to have everything painted by the time my good man Nick got here, so I had to change the list because I could only, in the last 2 days, I had to paint these characters. And tried to paint all 4, didn't make it. So he got upgraded from a Vampire Count to a Vampire Lord, and a couple of little extra units got buffed and pushed up to raise those points that I lost from the Battle Standard Bearer. But here it is, the vampires are on the table, people. That is my 2,000 point list of the Blood Dragons. And here we have the 2,000 points of Carrick Hearn Dwarves being led by Nick today. All right, Nick, take us through it, mate.
All right, so starting off, we've got our Dwarf Lord. He's coming with the runic hand weapon, shield, gromrel armor, and rune of stone. His runes are the Master Rune of Swiftness. He's got 2 runes of cleaving and the Master Rune of Spite.
Very nice. Yes, it is the always strikes first, strength 6, 4-up ward, 2-up armor saves, chunky dwarf.
Yes, the thick boy.
Oh boy, he's the thickest, and I've never tried to crack this tough nut myself, so we'll see. I got to tell you, it's hurting me that I'm going against my beautiful bearded boys.
Oh yes, I'm hoping to wield them effectively against you today, sir.
Indeed, my man.
Next up, we've got our Thane Battle Standard Bearer. He's in light armor with the Master Rune of Gromrel, a runic hand weapon, and the Rune of Cleaving.
Very nice. So yes, +1 strength, putting him up to strength 5 base, and the 1-up armor save. Thane, very nice.
Next, my next hero is the Runesmith. Runesmith has a great weapon, gromrel armor, the Rune of Stone, and the Master Rune of Balance. So fingers crossed he can disrupt some of your magic.
Indeed, sir. So he will be stealing one of my power dice and putting it into his dispel pool.
Excellent.
So lame. All right, moving into the core, sir.
All right, starting off, we've got 20 warriors, heavy armor, and great weapons with full command.
Very nice.
Then next we have 19 warriors with heavy armor, shields, and full command.
Very nice.
Then finally 10 thunderers with shields.
Very good.
Then on to my special. We've got the large unit of 22 Ironbreakers with full command and the Rune of Battle.
Very nice, giving them that +1 combat res. They are the hammer and the anvil. They are the linchpin of the army. They do it all.
We hope, we hope.
Indeed.
Then continuing on with our special, my first siege here is the cannon with the Rune of Forging.
Very good. The historically most disappointing of cannons. However, last game it came out to play, so we'll see how she does today.
Next, we have the Stone Thrower. The Stone Thrower has a rune of accuracy and a rune of penetration.
Oh, so spicy. So re-roll the scatter dice and putting it to a base strength 5 and 10 under the dot. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That thing needs to die.
Next, we have the Flame Cannon, which should be really cool. I'm excited to use that.
Totally. She's only featured on the channel once so far, so she's back to burn the dead, cremate the corpses.
I couldn't go past that beautiful model too. Love it. Absolutely love it.
She's
and then finally, we have the Gyrocopter.
Very nice.
Hopefully getting in and slowing you down, forcing you to walk in parts, maybe disrupting your lines. We'll see. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that, but
indeed, she's a tricksy little piece, and I'm sure it's gonna make my life a bit more difficult.
Fingers crossed.
But there it is. There it is. That is the 2,000 points of the dwarves. Rolling for the spells for the vampire counts, and they are all being rolled on the lore of necromancy, of course. So, firstly, rolling the 3 spells for Vampire Lord Dragislav Von Curze. I'm hoping for a Curse of Years, maybe a Van Hells, and then whatever else. I'll probably take an Invocation, but at least a Curse of Years here would be pretty great for him being the level 3. But let's see, what does Dragislav get today? Ooh, okay, he gets a Van Hells, he gets Hand of Dust, and a reroll so far. Reroll, oh look at that! Curse of Years, Van Hell's Dance, and I will take Invocation of Nehek instead of Hand of Dust. Beautiful, that was exactly what I wanted for him, amazing, love that. Alright, and then Kaiser Blackhand, he will also be getting Curse of Years and Hellish Vigor. I will not take Curse of Years for him, and I will take Invocation of Nehek instead. Love that he got a Hellish Vigor though, that's pretty sweet. And so far I have everything I want at this point, that's great. These were the spells that I was looking for. This is amazing, lovely, lovely. Grigori is getting a Van Hell's Dance and a Hand of Dust. Well, I think I don't really need Hand of Dust. I don't think I need that. That's particularly on a Necromancer, so he will trade that out for Invocation, but he will keep Van Hells, so that I've got, potentially 2 of them and a bound item of Van Hells, so I could potentially, if everything goes amazing, Van Hells 3 times in a magic phase. Woo! Spicy! Spicy little spread of spells there. Love that. And there it is. That is the spells for the vampire counts. And here we are, all set up and deployed for this clash between the dead and the dwarves. Yes, we are here at last. We're here with the Stoss's vampire counts on the table and in Sylvania, no less. Yes, amazing, amazing. So, the basic kind of narrative we have going on here today is that at this time in the old world, at this stage, the Empire have decided to turn against the state of Sylvania and move against them. They've found out about the vampires, holding sway again with the nobles and in power, and they've decided to go in there, march in and destroy them. And so this particular part of the battlefield, they've called for aid from the dwarves, they're their ancient allies, and the dwarves of Karakern have ended up marching out from the mountains to attack, this portion of Sylvania. So they're using like a bit of a pincer, the Empire coming through the Empire, and the dwarves are coming down out of the mountains to hit them in the rear. So that's what's going on. It's dwarves coming in to support an empire incursion into Sylvania, and Dragislav Von Curze seeking the most sturdy of combats, knowing that dwarf lords are famed as great warriors. Famed as great warriors. Dragislav has come to this part of the battlefield to oppose them, to find the greatest martial challenge that he can, and he will find it.
And fall before it.
Humbug! Humbug, sir! Amazing. So that is the narrative. We are just playing pitched battle. This is Nick's first game of Warhammer Fantasy in many years.
Long time.
And this is my first game with the vampire counts. I don't think you've ever played dwarves, right?
Never.
No, it used to be orcs and goblins.
Yep.
But I wanted a bit of a challenge, and I wanted to give Nick a decent faction to fight these guys.
Give me a shot.
Exactly, mate.
I need a shot.
That's right. So yes, that is the narrative. So let's have a look at the battlefield. So we are in Sylvania. I got this brand new battle mat, and I love it. Yes, it's swampy, it's dark, it's dingy. It is totally a great fit for Sylvania. Love it. And we've got some new terrain on the fields as well. So the way we did this is we used we generated terrain from the back of the book, from the realms of men, because Sylvania, still land of the Empire, and we rolled 2d6, generating something from the table, splitting the table into 6 2-foot chunks, and then puts that said piece of terrain down in it, and then scattered it 2d6 inches from there. And this is what we have ended up with. So the first, Nick won the roll-off to see what he got, and he got a hill. Look at that. Woo! Dwarves on a hill, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. It is their native place. So, and he put it in the middle chunk, and it's scattered out to the side. My next thing was a farmstead, and so we have instead put down this lovely little graveyard.
Yes.
And I popped it in that chunk, and it scattered out to the side, and we just went back and forth, and this is what we ended up with. We've got a couple of gnarled and dying woods. We got a stream. This is another super new piece of terrain, which is cool, and that ended up over in that quarter, and then it's kind of, we didn't really scatter that one because it has to enter and exit the table, so that's where we put it. This one was here and scattered forward out to the edge there.
Deliciously.
Lame. And in the end, and a difficult piece of terrain, a swamp, a lovely little spot here that I've got my bats in. And then everything was just looking a bit bare, so I decided to just chuck this one in the middle here, just to create another little lane, / just to make it look a little nicer. And then of course there's some set dressing, little bits of trees and whatnot, and extra little bushes, just making it look a little more full and a little more beautiful and dark. So that is the battlefield. Quick note on channel things: I do allow, when I have a house rule, I allow marching through difficult terrain. It's still halves and quarters your movement as per always, but you can march unless you're march blocked and whatnot. I also don't do cocked dice on the channel, so if the dice is cocked just a little bit, if there's a greater facing, that will be it. But if anything's significantly cocked, or there's any sort of dispute, we re-roll it. But generally speaking, to keep things moving, no cocked dice. All right, let's have a look at deployment. So going down the Sylvanian lines, we have, at the front, we've got a line of screening ghouls, which will do absolutely nothing because hills. And we have dire wolves with a doom wolf at the front. In the second ranks, the second line, we have the skeletons with Kaiser Blackhand, who has the bound item. We have the main brick of the Grave Guard with Dragislav in there himself. We have my zombies with Grigory the Rotting. Very good, that's where he deserves to be.
Yes.
And we've got bats in the swamp. We've got the what are these guys? Black Knights. Black Knights on the flank, and then on the far flank, scurrying through the woods towards the graveyard, their native place, is the little unit of 7 ghouls.
Filthy ghouls.
Indeed, disgusting ghouls. So that is the battle lines of the vampire counts. Nick, can you take me through the dwarven lines, please?
Absolutely. So over on my right flank, we've got the dwarves with great weapons.
Very nice.
And in there, we've got the runesmith as well.
Nice.
Next to them, we have the Ironbreakers. The Ironbreakers have my Lord as well as the Battle Standard Bearer.
Very nice.
Pretty strong unit there.
Indeed.
We've got the Flame Cannon in the middle. Hopefully that will do some work before everything gets too close. We've got our Dwarf Warriors with hand weapons and shields next to them.
Nice.
Behind, we've got the Gyrocopter. I was pretty unsure of where to put that, so I kind of just hedged my bets and put it in the middle so I can scurry it away and from what I don't like, the bats.
Indeed, these bats are going to be a bit of a problem for that Gyrocopter.
Yeah, exactly. So, that was an indecisive decision there. And then, interestingly, not my favorite decision in the world, but I've got a lot of my range just over floating on the flank. So, we'll see. That might bite me. I'm a bit scared of the knights, but I've got my Thunderers. I've got my stone thrower and my cannon.
Indeed.
On the far left.
All around Artillery Hill.
Yes.
All right, and there it is. That is deployment. This is the battlefield, and that was the narrative. All that is left is to roll for first turn. Ooh. Are you ready, Nick?
Oh, I'm ready.
Very good, sir. Very good. Now, the dwarves, of course, finished deploying first, so they will be getting a +1 to this roll-off. All right, Nick. Good luck and Godspeed. 2 to a 7. Oh. Very good, sir. Very good. Now, would you like first or second turn?
I think I'll go first.
Oh, man, crazy.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Feels right. Feels right.
Very good. Very good. So, we will be coming back with Dwarves Turn 1.
Yes.
Dwarves Turn 1. Movement phase. So, this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, Nick, give me your wrap up, mate.
Look, it was a big movement phase, so I decided to leave everything where it was except for the gyrocopter that fled away from the bats.
Makes sense.
Down my right flank.
Indeed. Yes. I don't think you've given me a 20-inch charge there.
I hope I have not.
Which is very sad for me. I wanted to see the bats just mob that thing and make it... But maybe they still will. Who knows? We'll see. Who knows? But that's it. That's movement phase done. We skip straight past the magic phase because dwarves are not into that kind of thing.
No.
No. So, we are going into the first dwarf phase of the game. That's right, the shooting phase. Woo! And Nick has guessed his ranges and picked his targets. All right, what's everything doing, mate?
We're all shooting at the graveyard.
Lame.
So, I'd just like to whittle it back a little bit. You can't replenish the graveyard.
I can't.
So,
every one of them that dies.
Shooting at the other things might just be a waste.
Very good. They do have a 5-up ward save. So hopefully they can shrug some of this. All right, Nick, what do you want to start with?
You know what? Let's start with the flame cannon because that's the least likely to hit.
Very good.
So I guess the full 12.
Yep, and so we go 12 plus the artillery dice. How far does she go? Ooh, an extra 6? 18 inches. 18. All right, let's see where she ends up.
Ooh, fry me some ghouls, please.
Oh, we're hitting some ghouls here. Uh-oh. So, it looks like you will have one fully under and 3 clips, sir.
Excellent.
All right, sir. Let's see how we do. Let's do the ones to see if they come into the pool first. So those 3 on 4 up are in the hit pool. Oh, one of them. Only one of them. All right, very good. Well, this is a strength 5 flame cannon to toughness 4 ghouls, so you're frying ghouls on 3s.
3s, here we go.
One ghoul goes...
One flaming ghoul.
And there he goes, flaming away, screaming his little inhuman cannibal scream. Now, that does cause an automatic panic check, and because ghouls are alive, they can still panic. Now... Dragislav is nearby. I can't remember if he's leadership 9 or 10. It's definitely at least 9. Hopefully I won't have to figure out if the 10 is necessary. Ghouls? They're all right. They care not. They didn't like that guy at all.
The least popular ghoul.
Exactly. Fried. All right. Excellent, sir.
Excellent.
What do you want to go with next?
You know what? Let's just work down the line. So we'll go the rock lobber.
And just going towards the center of the unit?
Center mass of the unit, I guess 29 inches.
29. We are a little bit short, currently landing right in between these 3 ghouls here. Excellent. All right, we'll get the template down and we'll see how many boys are getting clapped. Jokes, we need to scatter it. Excellent. All right, sir, let's see that scatter and artillery dice just here for me, please. Ooh. Oh, 8 inches back in, mate. That's probably pretty good. Oh, I might go a little over the top.
A little far. We'll see.
Let's have a look. See. Oh yeah. She's going well past at the moment. So you can re-roll that scatter dice, sir, for the rune of accuracy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you will want to. Let's see. It's going 8 inches somewhere or a direct hit. Ooh, into some. Oh, that looks like it's going into some zombies. All right, we'll figure this out and we'll be back. All right, we got 1 under the dot, 2 fully covered, and 5 clips. All right, sir, let's see if those clips come into the hit pool on 4s. Very good. 3 out of the 5.
Love it.
Very nice. We'll roll these ones first, I guess. They are strength 5 because of the rune of penetrating. Toughness 3 zombies. So killing on 2s here, mate. I guess could have rolled them all. 3 ones!
No!
Not a good start. And this one would also just be on 2s, so just roll that other one as well, because strength 10 on 2s, very good. Three noble zombies.
Noble zombies. The noblest of zombies.
Indeed.
Now just muck.
Yep, exactly. They've just been turned to squelch. Just out of the little side of this unit comes flying out and smash. Just some gross little brown and red smears in the back there.
While the dwarves mutter to themselves about how to refine their aim.
Indeed, indeed. All right, sir, we've still got the cannon.
We do indeed.
All right, and what did we guess for the cannon?
27.
Going straight towards Dragislav.
Yes.
Let's see where she starts. Ooh, that's pretty damn good for a starting point. So, I mean, if you roll the 10, it's going over him, but... Let's see, how much further does it go? The extra little pack of gunpowder puffs out and... Ooh, 6.
Ooh, might be a little bit too far.
Yeah, I think, but Mrs. Stanislaus... No, wait, not Stanislaus. That's... Stanislaus was Damon's vampire. This is...
Dragislav.
Dragislav, that's the guy. All right, so it misses him, but it will end up hitting 2 Graveguard. Lands directly on top of one and then will bounce through the rest. Well, potentially. Does it bounce? Give me the last round. Yep, the last one of these. How far does she bounce? An extra 10. Fabulous. So landing here and then 10 inches out the back. So we end up hitting 2 Graveguards, sir.
Excellent.
And you will be wounding them on 2s.
All right, here we go.
For strength 10 cannon. Very good. You do get them both. We have the Banner of Doom, which gives me 5 up ward saves against missile weapons. So, yes, it saves one.
All right.
Excellent. The Banner of Doom already paying dividends. Very good. All right. The initial fusillade has come out. Now, do you want to attempt to shoot those Thunderers?
Yeah.
I'll
try to shoot the dogs, but I'm fairly confident that I'm out here.
Yeah, you might have one in. Let's have a look-see.
Let's see. 24.
No. God, no.
No.
Oh, no, of course, because they were a little further back.
Set a little bit back.
Yep, so no shots from the Thunderers, unfortunately.
It's mildly quiet dwarf phase, but you know.
Indeed, the first one can be. Exactly. So we got, 1 ghoul, 3 zombies, and a Graveguard. That Graveguard's not coming back, and neither is the ghoul. Very good. There it is. That is the end of Dwarves. Turn 1. Vampire counts. Turn 1.
1.
Indeed. Movement phase. So no charges to declare at this stage because I don't think that's 20 inches. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, so the 3 blocks of infantry have just moved forward. The zombies completely forward, and the Graveguard and skeletons have wheeled slightly, starting to push out towards the dwarves. Ghouls just scattered in front of them. The fell bats I ummed and ahed about for ages, considering just sending them over to Artillery Hill to help, with that, or to come over here and threaten the gyro. I decided to threaten the gyro. And then out here on the flank, the wolves, the dire wolves, fast cavalried their way out here, blocking line of sight from the cannon. The knights who were in the general's aura managed to do their full 14-inch march, just galloping up with clanking dark iron plates. So epic. And these ghouls that are, terribly out of the battlefield, basically. Just scattered through these gnarled woods out to here. They might just go straight into the graveyard and just start eating, just having a good old time.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Live your best life.
Exactly. You're a ghoul.
Exactly.
Eat some bodies. Come on.
All right, and that brings us to the first vampire phase. The magic phase. That's right, people. All right, let's build my power pool. All right, so I get 2 base for being in the old world that is saturated by the winds of magic. I get 2 for Dragislav, because he is a blood dragon. He's level 3, but he only generates 2. I get 2 for Kaiser Blackhand. 3 for Grigori, the Rotting, because he has a power familiar. And then you steal one of these dice.
I do.
But in your magic phase, I was able to keep one of my dispel dice from the pool with the black periapt that old Dragislav holds. So that will give me a total of, what am I looking at here? 9? 9 power dice. And what have you got for dispel dice there, sir?
I have 6.
6?
It's pretty good. But
Indeed.
9 is scary.
Indeed. So yes, dwarves start with 4, 1 for the runesmith and 1 for the master rune of balance, giving him 6. So 6 to 9. I am the chip leader here, but still, let's see what we can do. What will I start with? All right, I'm going to start with an invocation of Nehek. What Nehek? And I will start with Kaiser. Kaiser is going to cast it on his own unit of skeletons. And he's going to use 3 dice going at the 7+ level, which will give me 2d6 extra skeletons. All right, needing a 7+ on the 3 dice. And I do get it, sir. I get it on a 10. Do you want to oppose me?
No, I'm going to let that one go, I think.
Fabulous. 2d6 skeletons coming in. Ooh, for 7. Extra 7 skeletons into that unit. Love that. I'm going to do another 2d6, and this time I will use Grigori, and Grigori will target this unit again. And I'm going to do again, this time a 2d6 on a 7+. 2d6, needing a 7+, another invocation of Nehek. And I only get it on a 6. Disappointing. All right, this is not going fabulously so far. Well, I'll throw 3 dice at 3 dice? Yeah, 3 dice. 3 dice on a 10. I'm going Curse of Years from Dragislav onto the Iron Breakers. Needing a 10. Hurrah! Oh boy, I get it on big dice. That is a 15, sir.
Oh, jeez.
What say you?
Well, I'm going to try and dispel it. It's just a question of how many
dice
I throw at it.
Indeed.
I really don't want this to go off.
Yeah, that's sad.
You do have, you got 1 more dice.
One dice.
A bound spell.
And a bound spell, indeed.
I think I just gotta go hard or go home here. I'm gonna throw 5 of my 6.
Ooh, he's going spicy. 5. Hoping to see a double 1 here, Nick. Double 1!
No.
A double 1! It goes off, yeah! All right, there are 24 dwarves in that unit. 1 is the unit champion, 1 is the battle standard bearer, and 1 is the general. So let's start with the unit champion. On a 6, he will age rapidly and die. He's all right. The battle standard bearer. Oh, he takes a wound, sir. He's down to a single wound remaining.
Oh no!
Oh, that great grey beard of his just got a lot greyer. It starts getting wispy. Wispy little beard. Oh, gnarly. Very good. A wound to the battle standard bearer. That's a big deal. Okay, and then the general on a 6. No. Okay. This one getting the sweat glands going, Nick.
Yeah.
Pretty fair.
A little bit.
That's pretty fair, mate.
I need to change my shirt.
All right, and then I've got a bunch more dice.
You can have 2 max.
I get 2. All right, well, let's see. Any 6s here are dead. Oh, no, drop dice never count. Any 6s are dead iron breakers. Let's see. What do we get? Ooh.
That's more than 2.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
That's a lot. Oh, my God. Wow. So that was 7. 7 iron breakers age rapidly and just crumble into dust in their armor.
Oh, God.
Oh, diggity damn.
Oh, and the lines in the battle standard bearer's face got just a couple of inches deeper.
Exactly. That was... Oh boy, that was brutal. I did a total of 8 wounds out of those 24 dice.
Yeah.
That is a lot more than there should have been, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Holy crap. The curse.
Oh my God.
Dragislav, his first spell coming off. Mint. Look at you go, Dragislav. All right, so I still have 1 dice. Dragislav will attempt a 3-up What is this? It's the Invocation of Nehek, just to get a couple more skeletons here. On a 3-up. Meow! He gets it on a 6. Will you oppose me?
No.
That's fair. It will just be another D6 skeletons getting added to that unit. Oh, for another 4. Excellent.
God, no.
Yes, which will be putting this unit up an 11 skeletons. It's a big one.
Oh, gosh.
All right, and then for my final spell, I will let off his bound item, the Book of Arcan, or in this case, the Staff of Arcan. And he will, try and do a Van Hels's Dance Macabre on this unit. You saw it coming? Or did you not?
I didn't actually.
Your face says that you didn't. Yeah, I'm trying to get him in there.
Yeah,
all right, Nick. On a 3+, you do stop it. A 3+.
3+. I can roll a 3+.
Should be fine.
Right?
Should be.
Yeah.
He's done it. It's a 6. That was my gambit. My big gambit. All right, let's get some skeletons in this unit. And there they are, with the dead of Sylvania in these filthy fields, just busting out behind the unit, filling their unholy ranks. That's a chunky unit now, Jesus God.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, that does end the phase, which does mean that we have a panic check for the General's unit.
All right, don't do me wrong here, Dice. Come on now. I know I haven't played in a while, but you got to do me a solid.
Indeed.
See, low numbers.
Leadership 10. Leadership 10. Yeah, that's a 9, mate.
Yeah, they didn't. They were unhappy. They were very unhappy.
They were, mate.
Yeah, look, they were close.
That they were. Holy shit. All right, that was an effective turn. All in all, that was very good. The fact that Curse of Years came off was woof, and I've got a big unit now. So
Yeah, goddamn.
Goddamn.
I don't like the magic phase.
That's fair, mate. I like a true dwarf. And that is it, though. That is the end of Vampire Counts, turn 1. Dwarves, turn 2. No charges to declare?
No.
Makes sense. There's not really any to have at this point.
No, there's not.
So, we go on to remaining moves. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything / the gyrocopter ends up. All right, Nick, give us a quick wrap up, mate.
Yeah, look, I moved it. Gyrocopter was in a bad spot.
Indeed.
It was either just going to run away from the bats for the rest of the thing and just be completely useless, or at least I get 1 turn of march blocking and a shot.
Yep, slam some skellies.
So, yeah, look, sacrificial copter, but
there he is.
Fingers crossed, it's worth it.
Indeed.
But
that's
then
it.
apart from that, I'm just like swiveling my war engines so they can shoot at what they want.
Indeed, sir. So yes, that does bring us into Dwarf Phase the 2nd. And you've guessed your ranges and picked your targets. Where do you want to start? / tell me what's shooting at what at this point.
Yeah, so we've gone... Cannon is going into the Knights.
Into the Black Knights.
I'm hoping to just
Kill a knight.
Just smoosh one.
Very good.
Because apart from that, everything else is blocked, and the dogs, I don't know, it feels like a light target for a cannon.
It does.
Then the grudge thrower... grudge thrower?
Yeah, grudge thrower. Grudge thrower or stone thrower.
Stone thrower, yeah. Look, it's going at the graveyard again.
Indeed.
I want to hopefully aim a little bit better this time and do a bit, have a bit more of an effective round with that.
Can hope.
And then I am risking the flame cannon. Ooh. It's a big play here. I'm going to try and get rid of the bats, because that's like the only chance my copter has of somehow living.
Indeed, is to deal with those bats.
So, we'll see. I may, this could all be a massive mistake, and the dice will tell me whether or not that's the case.
Indeed.
But let's rock on.
Hell yeah, bud. The dice tell the story.
Oh, do I?
Oh yes, the magic phase. We do have a magic phase, and we have a very important role. So
oh my gosh.
In Dwarven Magic Phase, he gets his usual base 2 dice. Unfortunately, runesmiths and whatnot don't add anything to his magic power dice. So he just gets the base 2 that everyone else gets. And he can attempt to dispel the Curse of Years. So he needs to roll a 10 on 2d6 to dispel it. Otherwise, at the start of my magic phase, it's going off again, and this time killing things on 5s.
Yeah, this is big.
It's a big one. Oh, actually, I'll pause you before the roll, and I will mention that I realized that, it's an old Dragislav targeted this unit with a spell to
yes.
raise some extra skeletons after he cast a remains in place spell. I forgot that that was a thing, so I just removed those skeletons because obviously that would not be what I would do. You know, knowing that casting this spell to raise D6 skeletons stopped Curse of Years continuing? No, stupid. So I removed the skeletons and game state is restored. So here we are with the most important of 10 rolls here, 2d6 rolls. Needing a 10. All right, Nick.
RNGs has hit my cries.
Indeed.
Come on.
Good luck.
Let's fucking let me see some sixes.
You son of a gun! Ah, that's a big deal. Look, I'm stoked
Would
for you,
you like
Nick.
this back?
I'll take it. I will take it.
There
Thank
we
you.
go. You can
Thanks,
have it
buddy.
back.
Thanks, buddy. Stoked for you, mate. That's a big deal because I already did plenty of damage, honestly.
Pivotal.
Indeed, a big moment. You know, if I was killing a bunch more of them on 5s, which was likely what was going to be happening.
So likely.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well in, mate. Well
Yeah.
in. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Thank you, RNGs.
Indeed. Praise be RNGs.
All right.
All right, sir. Where are we starting?
Let's start with the cannon. I guessed 3, so we'll go 3 inches forward.
3 inches forward.
Just a little, just not a lot of powder.
Very good.
Little powder, and let's see how she goes.
Indeed, 3 plus the artillery dice of misfire. Oh boy! He does.
I'll be
he
re-rolling that one.
Yeah. He does have the rune of forging, allowing a single re-roll of the misfire dice. Here we go. Here we go. Take 2. 10.
I know.
So 13 inches to start off with. I reckon you'll still be in front of them or hitting.
Might be good.
Yeah, beautiful. You land directly on a knight, basically. Yeah, boom, straight into them.
Excellent.
Perfect.
All right.
And you're killing a knight on a 2.
All right, on a 2.
On a 2, that's a dead knight.
Now, see, I was saying this before. It feels like every time I roll a 2 up, it's more risky than any other roll that I make.
But
And
the
I
ones,
don't know why.
the ones love you.
Oh gosh.
The knights survive.
It just dips his head.
Yeah, exactly. It's just slammed into like the corner, like one of the little like spurs off his helmet, and just smashed a piece off.
No.
Amazing.
No.
All right. Amazing luck. Bad luck. Here we go. Swings and roundabouts.
Now I guessed 20. Now I'm going to go to my grudge thrower at the grave guard, and I guess 24 inches.
24.
So let's see where that gets me to.
Let's have a look-see. Not bad. It's a little bit short.
Just a tiny bit.
It's not on Dragislav, unfortunately. It's right on the corner of the movement tray, like right here.
Cool.
But all right, sir. Let's see that scatter and artillery dice to see where she goes. Roll it around here for me. 9 inches back that way?
Or 6.
Oh yes, thank you. 6 inches.
No, I'm going to re-roll the scatter.
Gonna re-roll the scatter?
I'm going to re-roll the scatter.
All right, looking for that direct hit. Oh, there he does. He gets it. So it is landing right here. It's going to get some clips. Let's see. We'll be back with how many boys are getting clapped. All right. Old Dragislav is completely under the template. Not under the dot, but under the template. And 3 boys are being clipped. So I'm going to start with a very important 2-up lookout, sir, because the Dragislav is the general. And if he dies, the army crumbles. 2-up, please. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. He's all right. All right. So let's see how many of those clips come into the hit pool on 4s. 2? Nice. 2 out of 3.
Take that.
Love that, sir. You are strength 5. They are toughness 4. 3s to wound.
3s to wound. Here we go.
Oh, you get all of them.
3.
All of
That's
them,
what
mate.
I want.
That's spicy. I have the Banner of Doom. So we have 5-up ward saves against the Great Rock that would usually allow no armor saves. So 5-up wards. Yeah. Oh, I save 1. Excellent. It's still paying out, but another 2 Guardians of the Grave.
Whittle.
Indeed, the Whittle.
All right. Now we're on to my flame cannon.
Yes, flame
I
warriors.
measured 4 inches.
Slash you guessed 4
I guess.
inches.
Sorry, I didn't measure. That's a very good point.
Indeed.
So then we're going to see where this...
Indeed. So 4
goes.
plus the artillery. Of 2.
All right.
6 inches forward, maybe a little short.
Maybe a little short, yeah.
Oh, no.
She's short.
The
She's
bets.
short. I needed just above a 2.
You did, mate. God damn. All right.
All right, the dwarves, they were unprepared for their shooting today. They're still dialing in their aiming.
Indeed, my friend. We've got some thunderers to go now.
We do indeed, and they are shooting at the dogs.
Indeed, those filthy flea-bitten dogs.
I need this to go pretty well.
That you do, sir. So it'll be 10 shots, where just make sure that they're all within 12. I'm pretty sure that back corner guy would be, but just make sure.
Yeah.
Yes, 4 days. All right, so that means we're in your half range, so they get +1 to hit, because dwarven crafted handguns, so hitting on 3s, my friend.
Here we go, boys. Rip these dogs a new one. That's not great. I'm just going to say off the bat, that's a lot of 1s. The 1s are coming up a fair bit today.
They are, my friend, they are.
Well, I got a half.
Half, no, on 3s. That's not the way that's supposed to work.
Best, but that's
All right.
still possible.
Indeed, you
to
are.
Destroy
You're killing them on
these
3s here, Nick.
dogs. All right, a better roll. Here we go.
Strength 4 to toughness 3.
That was a better.
3 of them.
Better
Yeah,
roll.
that's a better roll. You do kill 3, Nick. Not too shabby. You
dogs.
only leave 2 dogs. You know, there's not a lot to do with 2 dogs, to be frank.
Let's hope
To
that they
be
are now
frank.
very ineffective.
Yeah, look, probably. Probably, my friend. All right, good. Well, that's the turn.
That is-
Everything has shot.
Yeah.
You whittled the dogs effectively.
Yeah.
You killed a couple of Graveguard. the
Nothing
slow
else went
whittling.
particularly well, but
No,
that's
oh, wait,
all right.
wait. We have Gyros, Templatio.
Shall we not forget the gyro?
Indeed, because it is perhaps its last hurrah.
It is. It is
So,
a very good chance.
I'm gonna, look, you're gonna be getting a lot here,
Yes.
so we'll figure this out, and we'll be back. All right, we have 8 fully covered and 9 partials. One of the partials is the champion, and one of the fully covered is Kaiser Blackhand. All right, let's do these lookout sirs now. Kaiser on a 2-up, he's all good. Oh, that's a 1, not ideal. And the unit champion, 2 1s in a row. Come on,
damn.
that's not good. All right, well you can put those. Well, they'll roll them separately though. Let's start with the champion. See if the champion is in the hit pool.
Cool.
On a 4+, he's in there. He
in
is.
there.
Put him to the side. Lovely. All the rest coming into the hit pool on 4s. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty spicy.
5.
Dear Jesus. All right, sir. What do you want to roll first? You go with however you like it.
Let's just go with the meat and the chaff.
Very good. Very good.
Ooh, drop dice never count.
Yeah, you know. So strength 3 to toughness 3. You are wounding on 4s here, sir.
Steam some bones.
Indeed. Oh, mate. Jesus. You only missed 3 of them?
3?
Holy crap. How many is that?
That is 3, 9.
Oh, that's a spicy meatball. All right, well, we'll start with that. Let's. Who do you want to do next? The champion or Kaiser?
We'll go champion.
Champion on a 4. Oh, he's in. He's taken a wound. Champion. And Kaiser. Oh, you dog. Jesus, you just wound him. Just straight up wound him. He's got no armor, so he just takes a wound. He's down to 1 wound remaining.
Damn.
Big deal. All right, so now I've got some armor saves to make, and it's a lot of them.
It is.
So I've got light armor and shield, which gives me a 5-up armor save, but the steam-powered shrapnel cannon is -1 to hit. Oh, sorry, not -1 to hit. It's -1 to your armor save. So I will have 6-up armor saves. 6-up armor saves against all this. My skeletons. I make none. And then the champion? No, they all die. All of them.
Damn.
So 3, 6, 9, 10. 10 of my boys, of my skeleton boys, and one of which being the champion. Wow, everything that got hit got wounded.
Yep.
God. Dear God. 2,
Yep.
4, 6, 8.
Hey, look, someone was bound to go the dwarves' way.
Boy, did it. Boy, howdy. That's
What a final hurrah for the gyro.
indeed. He got to do
Well
stuff.
done, gyro.
And that is how the unit ends up after all of the bone meal has been swept away. And poor Kaiser, taking a wound. Mate, Holy God, this thing just it made its money. It just did a bloody good job.
Well, I mean,
it maybe didn't make its money.
Slightly smaller than it started.
Indeed, yes. Its starting strength is down by 2. But taking, 50% of the necromancer's wounds, it's pretty good.
I'll take it.
It's pretty good.
I'll take it.
So in the end, a pretty successful shooting phase all in all. Could have been more successful, of course, but still. Whittled. Whoa.
It could always be more successful,
Indeed, sir. But that is it. That is the end of Dwarves Turn 2. Vampire Counts Turn 2. Charges to declare. And I do have a few of them.
Yes, you do.
Indeed, I do. Yes. All right. So yes, I've got charges to declare. I had to suddenly think there for a moment. So firstly, the bats are going to charge the gyrocopter, as was always the plan.
Yes.
Yes. The remaining 2 dogs are going to charge the cannon, and the knights. Ooh, the knights. The knights are going to, actually, so my plan, what I want to do is multi-charge the grudge thrower and the thunderers, because, the grudge thrower boys come to the front, that puts them in a perfect line that I can hit them both. But I suppose my question is, can I just hit one and then close the door to all of them? I don't think I've ever done a multi-charge like this before. And do I have to make 14 inches to the thunderers for it not to be a foul charge? If I fail charge on the thunderers, is it a complete foul charge? I imagine it would be. I actually need to check this out. All right, so yes, as long as I can make it to the grudge thrower, if by closing the door it brings the other unit into combat, which it will, then it's fine. So I don't have to necessarily make the 14 inches to the thunderers. I just have to make it to the grudge thrower, close the door into both. So yes, I will be declaring a charge into both units. I think that's it. So yes, into the grudge thrower and thunderers, into the cannon for the dogs, and the fell bats into the gyrocopter. All right, sir, you can now go through your charge reactions, hold or flee.
I am going to hold with everything.
Fabulous. All right, so we need some fear checks for everybody.
Yes, we do.
Who do you want to start with?
Let's go left to right, and we'll end with the gyrocopter.
Very good. Your left to right.
Yes, my left. So.
Very good. Camera right to left.
Yes. We'll go the cannon first.
Cannon first. Fantastic. On leadership, 9. They fear the dogs not. Very good. The grudge thrower. Also good.
Very good.
The thunderers. 9. 9 is good. Hell yeah, the dwarves are holding, and the gyro pilot.
Come on, gyro.
He's been the star so far. 8. They all hold their nerve. They fear not the dead. Love that. And that's all of my charges. So now we would go on to move charges and remaining moves. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up.
Oh gosh.
So the Fellbats made the charge. The skeletons and Graveguard just walked their 4 inches forward because they were march blocked by the gyro.
Yes, they were.
The zombies and ghouls ran their 8 inches forward. Suddenly zombies outpacing Graveguard and skeletons. Hilarious. Quick zombies. These stupid goddamn ghouls are just sprinting across, crying as they beeline away from the graveyard. Sad little boys. And the knights made their charge. It was very close.
So close.
Very close.
Oh my gosh, that was close.
But they made it. They could just hit the corner of the grudge thrower and then close the door for free. And the dogs have made their charge as well. So that is it. That is the movement phase done. We've surged forward. We've hit Artillery Hill. And we are getting ready to start eating and smashing dwarf meat. So, it's magic phase again time. It is time for another spicy vampire counts phase. I've still got my 9 dice, and Nick still has his 6 dice of please don't hurt me. So, what am I going to start with? I'm going to start with a single dice, Invocation of Nehek, on a 3+ to heal Kaiser. And he's going to try and do it himself. He's doing it himself on a 3+. Yeah, he does. Would you like to oppose me, sir? On a 4.
I do and I don't.
I know. You're going to let me undo the damage you did to my character?
Oh.
To be honest, whatever you do here is going to make me happy. If you don't, he's healed. If you do, I've cost you dice.
I know.
So either way, yeah.
Watch your face. I think you're going to cost me dice. On a 4 up.
It's a 50-50.
All right, let's do it.
It's a 50-50,
Take
Nick.
this, Kaiser.
Haha! Take nothing! Amazing, I get my wounds back. And I cost a dice. Yes! Oh, I like being evil, this is great. Alright, what is happening next? I'm gonna go for a 3 dice Van Helsdance Macabre on these ghouls from Grigori. Alright, Grigori, you need a 9 on these 3 dice. Ah! Oh, mate, I get it. I get it with strong numbers. That is an 11-13.
And is that 8 inch?
An 8-inch move, yes, sir.
I'm just going to have to hope that that is not 8 inches.
Oh, very good. So they will be moving 8 inches forward. 8 inches is landing them right up there, getting in the face of the dwarves and that flame cannon. All right, sir, I am now from Dragislav. Dragislav is going to... Dragislav is going to cast a Van Helsdance Macabre. On 4 dice, sir. On 4 dice. He's... Oh, Jesus. Drop dice never count. On 4 dice, he is going to be casting it. All right, here we go. Again, on a 9 up. Hurrah! Ooh, he has not cast it high. But he has got it off 7-11, sir. On an 11.
And you have 1 dice left?
Yes, leaves me with 1 dice left.
Okay, and 1 bound.
Indeed.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go for, I think. I really don't want this to happen.
Very good. Needing to beat an 11. Oh, mate, 666. Oh, you do stop it. Lame. Very good. Well, I will use my 1 dice to cast a Raise the Dead, Invocation of Nehek from... he's used this invocation. I'm going to use his invocation to target that unit on a 3+. Ah, wow. Lame. All right, Nick. And then the bound item of Van Helsdance Macabre on that unit. You need to roll a 3 up here, Nick.
All right, here we go.
A single 3 up.
Here we go.
We'll see that flame cannon have another turn.
Just give me a 5. I'd like a 5. 5.
No! Oh, biggity boy, that's brutal. Jesus, brutal. All right, the boys are surging forward into the flame cannon. Oh, commiserations, Dick.
That's so bad.
It's not good. It's definitely
so
not
bad.
It's definitely not good.
Oh
Boy. All right, well, we'll move those in and we'll be back. And that is where they end up. They slam into the front of the crew. The crew shuffle forward to get at them. And
we
there
don't
it
flee.
Is. No.
Stand and fight.
Indeed. Oh boy. Oh biggity boy. So, oof, that was brutal. Either we do need a fear check there for those boys. Do they fear me on leadership 10? Nah, they're fine. They don't care. They're dwarves, baby. They care not at all. All right. That was a successful magic phase.
Yeah. 2 in a row. 2 in a row.
2 in a row. And when vampire counts have good magic phases, you got to be worried. You got to be worried, people.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't get to cast Curse of Years because I spent all of my dice on getting that happening, but means that my guys are safe to just keep trudging up the board. So I think it was the right call. We'll see. Healed him. Love that. Classic. All right, we are coming to the first combat phase. All right, here we are for the combats, and we are starting with the direst of wolves. Yes, they've come slavering in, slamming into the crew of the most disappointing of cannons. And we're doing it. So we have 2 wolves, and one of them is a Doom Wolf. Yes, the champion. This one here doing the howl. Oh, look at him go. And we come slamming in. We are weapon skill 3 to weapon skill 4 dwarves. So we are hitting on 4s. Ooh, just the one. Not amazing. We have a Slavering Charge, which gives us +1 strength on the charge. So we go from strength 3 to strength 4. So, tough 4 dwarves, wounding on 4s. Ha! Yes, we do kill one. That is super important. Who do you want to die?
Yeah, let's go this guy.
Baldy. I don't know, the middle boy. Yeah, love that. Love a little middle boy.
Yeah, the
the plunger man.
Plunger guy, yeah.
Mr. Plunge. He's plunged his last. All right, and so we've got 2 dwarves attacking back, hitting on 3s, mate. Ah, yeah, you get them both. Very nice. Wounding on 4s, killing on 4s. One of them. Boom, you do it, sir. So we have equal wounds. You outnumber. I crumble.
Excellent.
Damn it. Yeah, look, I didn't have a whole lot of hope for the direwolves on that one, but they gave it a red hot go. Good work, boys. Something else can maybe deal with the cannon. Hey, you've got a purpose again. Let's come down to the knights. Yes, the Black Knights, the mounted whites, the knights of old have come rushing out of their burrows, called by the vampire, and here they are, slamming into the boys. Love it. So I will basically put everything that I can into. I need to get combat res here. So look, I'll put 2 knights into the hill, into the grudge thrower crew, and I'll put the rest into them. So let's do the 2 knights. 2 knights here, slamming in. We are weapon skill 3 to weapon skill 4 dwarf. We are hitting on 4s. One of them hits. We are strength 6 on the charge with those lances and toughness 4, so killing on a 2. Very good. We do kill 1, sir.
Oh,
definitely not muscle boy.
Yeah,
Never the muscle crank.
The crank.
Of course, old cranky. Beautiful, and then we'll go along the line. So it'll be 4 of them, but one of them is the white champion. So there will be 5 attacks. 5 attacks coming in to the Thunderers. Oh snap! You could have stood and shot. That's a charge reaction. I think we should do that because we definitely weren't too far away. So let's do that now. You get to stand and shoot here for sure. So it would have been 10 shots. I can't believe I almost forgot that. That's bloody terrible. I'm fixing it, guys. I know it's already in the comments. It's fine. We were outside 12 because we were at like 14 just. Yep. So you'd be hitting on 5s, 6s because it is standing and shooting. So 6s to hit here, mate.
We go. Let's see some 6s.
Looks like 2. 2 ain't bad.
I'll take 2.
2 ain't bad, sir. So 2 hits, strength 4, toughness 4, wounding on 4s, mate.
Here we go.
Very good. Game state restored.
We
did it.
You needed to remember that at the time.
Indeed. So no luck, no dice. All right, so these 5 remaining attacks, because one of them is the champ, hitting on 4s. Ooh, very good. Getting 3 out of the 5. Love that. Wounding on 2s. All 3. Love this. No rubber lance syndrome this time. So strength 6. You do have light armor and shields and hand weapon. So that is a 4-up armor save. Negative by 3. So no armor save. 3 of them go down, sir. The lances hit and they skewer 3 of those dwarves on the hill. Epic. All right, now my horses. There'll be 2 horses into the dwarves on the hill on 4s. Very good. 1 hit and 5s. Nope. And then 4 horses. 4? Yes, 4 horses into the Thunderers on 4s and 5s. Very good. Good on your horses. You clip-clopped your way there. Well done. All right, sir. So you can have these 2 guys attack back on 3s. Ooh, very nice. And 5s, because toughness 4 whites.
I just need that roll again.
Indeed. Give it to him again. Oh, you get one. Get one. 2-up armor save. Very good. Very good. And then
2 Thunderers.
2 from the front, indeed. Again on 3s. 1 and 5s for strength 3 to toughness 4. Getting it. Very nice. You're forcing me on the armor saves. We tank it. It clangs off the barding and the heavy armor. All right, sir. So I did what, 4?
1, 2, 3, 4, yep.
4 wounds. I have a banner, and I have a unit strength of 12.
So you outnumber.
I outnumber, so you break automatically because I win. Well, let's just make sure you had a rank. You've got a heal. So yes, I win by 4. I do outnumber you. Both units are breaking automatically, sir. I will chase the Thunderers. Unsurprisingly.
You don't want to chase a war machine?
Nah, so who you rolling for first here?
Let's go... We'll go the war machine.
War machine going back a total of 8 inches because they go 2d6 minus 1 for their short legs. You can just mark them.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And then for the Thunderers, sir.
Alright, let's see something large here. Let's see some large.
That's a total of 2 inches. Oh dear. And I will chase them. I'm off the table. I'm off the table, boys. Oh dear.
We are connected.
Now, I wonder if because I'm basically charging through them that I get them anyway. I'll have to check. I don't think so. I think you can only chase one. I don't know if you can declare to chase both. Either way, I'm off the board. That was pretty brutal. Is there any more combat? There is. There's more combat. I will just mark these guys with their 3d6 and we'll come back to that. And these guys are going to need a panic check at the end of the phase because things got destroyed next to them. Unfortunately, they will as well. The cannon crew will need a panic check. Leadership 9, they should be fine.
Sure.
Should be. And then we come over to the ghouls. Now, before I had the ghouls 5 wide, but at that point, realistically, after reading the multi-charge section, that should be bringing these units into combat because it's, it's a fraction of an inch away at that point. So instead, I've gone back like this to keep them out of the combat and just fighting the dwarves. So there they are. The slavering ghouls have come slamming in, pushed on by dark magic. They've just been like, just like, blinking their way forward. Terrifying.
Absolutely.
And they're coming at them. They've got 2 attacks apiece, 2 attacks apiece. And that's 6 attacks, weapon skill 3. We are hitting on 4s. Any 6s are auto wounds because they're poisoned. They've got gross, viscous ichor like dripping out of their gravedigger hands.
Oh my gosh.
I only rolled 6s to hit. All right, well that's 4 wounds, mate. Jesus. The vampire guns are having a ridiculous showing. Oh boy.
Where's this paint curse you keep telling me about?
I painted them really well. That's what the painting gods are smiling upon me, apparently. Okay, mate, so you will get 6 up armor saves, 4 of them.
All right.
4 light armor saves.
We need lots of these.
Indeed you do, sir.
And I get none.
You get none. You cannot roll 6s like I can, apparently.
No, I cannot.
So the boys are pulled. I will overrun, trying to just overrun out the back, and I'll overrun 2d6. Yeah, and I'll get 12 inches forward. Wow, all the way to the back. Ridiculous. All right, everybody, we're going to... okay, so now we do the panic checks. So that's the end of the turn. Let's get these panic checks done. Where do you want to start? Start with the warriors?
Start with the warriors.
Leadership 10.
Leadership 10. Come on, boys.
They're all
fine.
good.
And cannon.
Cannon crew. Cannon crew.
This cannon?
They're running. They're running. Cannon's running. How far are they running, mate? 6 inches, which goes to 5 inches because short dwarven legs. All right, wow, that was max levels of spice. Dear God, too much spice. Jesus.
This is what I get for not playing the game in a while.
Indeed, mate, indeed.
Punished.
The dice gods are fickle. All right, we'll be back with where all this ends up. Dear God. All right, we're back to my side of the table after the devastation that was the artillery hill fight. Oh, the artillery is all at this point pretty much done.
Yeah, I don't think I have any shooting left.
Nope.
No.
It's pretty bare over there.
There ain't no dwarf face.
Dwarf face is done. All right, but we are coming down to the fight between the flyers, the gyro and the fell bats. They're flapping around it, and he's got his little hatchet out and he's swinging. Amazing.
Just hanging out of the cockpit.
And the little talons.
Use your blades.
I know. It's not very effective in combat, people, let's be honest. All right, I have 6 attacks from the 2 attacks each from these fell bats. Weapon skill 3. hitting. Oh, drop dice never count on 4s. Ooh, we get 2 out of the 6.
Okay.
Yes, just a bit below average there. And we wound it on 6s because strength 3 to toughness 5, chariot style flying thang 6s. No, very good.
Ooh.
As expected. All right, sir, you need to do a single wound here to tie this combat. All right, you've got 1 attack. Hitting on 3s. Here we go.
Let that hatchet swing, baby.
All right, so I win the combat because I outnumber it, because unit strength 3 to unit strength 1. And when the gyrocopter is beaten in combat, it crashes and explodes and dies.
Into the graveyard.
That is the hope. That is the hope. All right, it is 4d6 and the scatter dice to see where he goes. Let's see. Where does she go? He's crashing. Beep, beep. Ah, straight backwards. I'm going down. I'm going down.
Just off camera.
Indeed. Amazing. Off he goes. Poor little gyro.
Aww.
The little gyro that could. And there properly ends all of the potential shooting. Well done, boys. Well done, little flappers. You did your job. Absolutely. So far, everyone's just doing their job. Oh boy, this is a little oppressive, ladies and gentlemen. A little oppressive.
It'd be nice if you could stop doing your job.
That it would. That was a very successful turn. Let's be honest, everything went right. Huzzah! But that is it. Let's see. It really, at this point, it hinges on the fights. Can the dwarves win the fights? Dwarves are good at doing that, but let's see. That is the end of Vampire Counts, turn 2. Dwarves turn 3. Can they rise like a dwarven phoenix from the destruction that was Vampire
From
Counts?
the ashes of a gyrocopter.
Indeed, from the bodies of thunderers. Can they rise? So it is declared charges, clearly none. So we go on to rally fleeing troops. The cannon first.
Cannon boys.
They rally, so they can just turn back on the spot and become a little unit of 2 men. And then,
so strong.
Indeed, so strong. The grudge thrower. Yes, they both rally. Very good. Turning around on the spot and just being there and being square. Lovely, lovely. They got their nerve even after the devastation. Love that. Love that for them. So that brings us to remaining moves.
Damn you, cannon. You could have still been there. Why didn't you rally?
I know, they broke.
Why did you flee?
I know. The most disappointing of cannons, Nick.
You'll be becoming slayers in the future.
Yeah, no doubt. If any of them are still
Absolute
alive. So this is where everything is now. And this is where everything ends up. All right, Nick. Give me a wrap up, little mate.
Well... The shooters are dead. Charge.
Excellent. Excellent. Yep. Everybody just surged forward. The remaining units were like, there's no point in hanging back now.
Nope.
Get in the fight.
It's time to hopefully kill some undead.
Indeed. Kill the dead. The dead have come to die and you have come to slay them.
Bring out your dead.
Indeed.
And let me kill them.
Indeed, and that is the turn, because there's no magic phase, because it's dwarves, and there's no dwarf phase, because sad dwarves.
Look, quick turn's a good turn, right?
Exactly. Right?
Surely.
Wrong. All right, and that is it. That is the end of Dwarves, turn 3. Vampire Counts, turn 3. Charges to declare. Also in the backlines here, my ghouls and black knights have come back onto the field. Now, question for the community. They should have been coming on exactly right there where Nick is pointing, directly in their line of pursuit. However, that line is now blocked by those recently rallied dudes. Now, I can't find anything in the book in the pursuit off the table section about this, and it seems ridiculous that they wouldn't come back on the table because there's a unit there now. So we've just moved them the shortest paths, keeping them an inch away, and brought them back on the table. But How have you dealt with this in the past? Put it in the comments. Let me know. What would you do here? I think this is what makes the most sense, so this is what we're going with.
Yeah, two little dwarves from a war machine can't block a whole unit of knights.
Nah.
That's crazy. They just made them run.
Indeed. Indeed. Makes no sense.
No.
So it is charges to declare. Do I want to do any? I do, but also there's only one that's in range. It's the zombies into the warriors, and there's still a necromancer in there. I don't love throwing him into a combat with dwarves. They'll just chop him up. Like one of them can attack him each round, and it won't take a lot for him to finish it. So I could hang back a turn just so you don't chop him up with your little dwarves and pop him out and pull back a little bit so that my necromancers aren't in the fight. Honestly, that's the right choice. But I'm not doing it. Screw it.
It's not the brave
That's
choice.
right. That's right. It's not the entertaining choice. So the unit will charge.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And you are going to need firstly, hold or flee.
Ooh. I think I'll probably hold.
Very good. Very good, sir. That will be a leadership 10 leadership check. Do you overcome the fear of the dead zombies? You do.
Yes.
Woo, that 5 was a bit spicy.
Yeah, a little bit shaky.
A little bit on the spice side.
Yeah.
Cool, so that is the only charge. So that brings us to move charges / remaining moves. This is where everything is now. And this is where everything ends up. All right, so the zombies made their charge. My fellbats flew over here to just start, maybe going to clean up these last couple of dwarves that are fleeing away from their war machines / coming back to them. The Graveguard and the skeletons with hand weapons and shields have both just moved up.
Shuffled forward.
Shuffled, exactly. So little truffle shuffle from these boys. And they have just basically attempted to put themselves in 8-inch charges, but not get within 6s. Little Kaiser Blackhand has left the unit of skeletons because he is a far wiser and more, like not easygoing, medium. What's he? he's smart. He's smart, wise. He's level. He's a level-headed. He's a smart boy. And he's looking over there at Grigori, being like, "Grigori, you idiot! What are you doing?" Ugh. Grigori.
He hits balls.
Bad balls. Rotten balls. Excellent.
I can smell them from here, Grigori.
Jesus, Grigori.
Wash those balls.
Amazing. And my back units, my knights and my ghouls have just, done their move up to come and start threatening the back lines, getting ready to double charge that dwarven unit. Because we must. You don't have to. We must.
Charge the other dwarven unit.
You're right, I could. You are right. All right, we go to yet another vampire phase, the magic phase, people. And it is, again, 9 dice to 6. What am I doing? What am I diggity doing? I'm going to start by putting 2d6 into Invocation of Nehek, from Grigori into his own unit. He wants some more zombies. He just needs a 3 up here. He gets it on a 4, thank God, Jesus.
I gotta, just a single dice.
Single dice? Oh, mate.
Come on.
You greed lord.
I know. Look, at this point, it either needs to be all or nothing.
Indeed, sir. All right.
No! Well, that's the way of the winds, isn't it?
Indeed, sir. So I get d6 plus 1 zombies, because you always get plus 1, because zombies are easy to raise. So I get 4. 4 zombies in total so far, coming into that unit. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Come on, give me the 4. God. Very good. What's next? Yeah, I'll throw 2 dice from this gentleman. No, you know what? I'm going to throw 3 dice from him into another Invocation of Nehek, into this unit, going for the 7+. Looking for the 7+ level, which will give me 2d6 skeletons. Yeah! Oh, mate, and I get it on a 16. Wow. Jeez.
I think I'll let you have that one.
You let me have that
yeah,
one?
I think I'll let you have that one.
Thanks, mate. We'll get 2d6 skellies. Oh, for 10.
Yep.
10 extra skellies coming their way. Wow. I'm going to throw 3 dice into from Grigori for a hellish vigor into his own unit, which will give them strike first and reroll hits in combat. Oh, mate, and I get it on a 12.
And you've got
1 dice and the bound item
one
left.
No. All or nothing. All right, 3 dice to dispel.
Ooh, you're opposing me with the 3.
Yeah.
Very good, sir. Needing to see a 12. Getting a double 1.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. Why did the dice hate you, Nick?
If it could change at some point soon, that'd be lovely.
That'd be nice. So a hellish vigor will be going onto that unit.
Yay.
Oh boy.
Excellent.
All right, we'll go for a Invocation of Nehek onto this unit. Just looking for some more skeletons. Just a single D6. Looking for a 3 up. Nah, fail. Damn you, Dragislav. You just can't quite conjure the skeletons. And then I have a Bound Van Hells. I don't even know if I want to use it, to be frank. I don't really know what I would even use it on here. Yeah, no, I will. I'll put it out onto them.
Cool. I shall dispel.
Very good.
Is it a 4? 3?
Yeah, it's just a 3 up. 3 up, my friend.
Come on.
2 dice. Should be easy. Yes, and you do. Yeah, Nick, yeah! Brutal. This game has been brutal. All right, I'll raise this dead, and then we'll go into the combat phase.
Yeah.
And here are the swollen units. It's swollen with their rotting corpses and the bone just swollen.
Just bulging units.
Bulging units straining at the seams.
Units.
Indeed. All right. So we have 5 zombies and Grigori. There are weapon skill 2 zombies, weapon skill 3 Grigori. Now zombies have a brain dead rule, which means they always strike last, even when they charge. However, the only exception to the brain dead rule is if you get hellish vigor on them.
And it does not get dispelled.
Yeah, indeed. That is correct. So, zombies striking first because they have been, whoosh, Grigori has just like channeled power into them and surged them forward, and they're moving quick, and moving much quicker than a zombie should. All right, 5 zombies hitting on 4s. Very good, getting 2, but they also get to re-roll misses because of the vigor that is from hell. Oh my god, converts them all.
God,
ridiculous. They have strength 3 zombies. Let's get tight on this real quick. Yes. Look at them. The legions of the dead slamming into the brave dwarven shield wall. We've got 5 hits. We're wounding on 5s for strength 3, tough 4 dwarves. 0 wounds. Good work, boys. Good work. Now, Grigori. Grigori is weapon skill 3, hitting on 4s. He's also targeted himself with the hellish vigor. Yes, he hits it. Wounding on a 5, Grigori. Very good. We've done 0 hits, or 0 wounds, as expected. All right, sir. You can swing back with everything. So it's going to be 6 attacks.
Wonderful.
Indeed, because there is a veteran in there. Hitting on 3s. Oh, wait. Do you want to target anything into Grigori?
Oh, yeah.
You can put 1 attack.
Yeah. So I'll put that off to the side. I'll do that you after.
Very good. So going into the zombies, hitting on 3s. Ooh, that's all of them. These dwarves are angry.
They are furious. You don't do that to our shooters.
Yep, indeed. You made us move forward.
We don't walk.
Indeed. So wounding on 4s, strength 3 dwarves to toughness 3 zombies.
Let's see it.
Getting 2. 2 zombies are hewn down by the axes and hammers of the dwarves. And now the 1 attack into Grigori.
Come on.
Looking for a 3. Missing. No. Very good. He's crafty, that Grigori. All right, sir. So you're going to be winning this by the looks of it. So you did 2 wounds. You got 3 ranks. You got a banner. I did no wounds. I got 3 ranks. I have a banner, and I outnumber. I lose by 1. I crumble by 1.
Crumble 1.
1 crumble.
Yes.
Delicious. I'll take a crumble. All right, and there it is. Zombies doing what zombies do. Flapping little hands and not doing much else. Exactly. Lovely. Well, that is it. That's it. I've moved forward. I've slammed in with the zombies. that is the turn done. That is the end of Vampire Counts. Turn 3. Dwarves turn 4. We're probably coming into the closing turns of the game here.
They should be reasonably quick from now on.
Indeed. So, no charges. So we just go on to remaining moves. This is where everything is now. And this is where everything ends up. All right, Nick, tell us about it.
Well, I mean, my thinking was I couldn't charge.
No.
Get as far away from these guys as I can.
Indeed.
So you can't charge me in the back next turn.
Indeed.
Well, at least you can't charge them in the back.
Truth.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it.
It's not the most detail in my thought process, but hey, I don't have much to think about anymore.
No, move forward. Get out of charge range.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
Set up for the fight.
Fight, fight, fight. Speaking of, we're back to fight.
Yeah.
Oh wait, do you want to move your those boys?
Yeah,
You can just move them.
Yeah.
Recrew.
Let's get back on there. Yeah.
I'll have a 6-inch march.
Yeah, I can kind of get back to my war machine.
Yeah, if you can get within an inch, you can crew it.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right.
And there they are, recrewing their machines. They've come back.
The shooters are back, boys.
They're a little too late. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Beautiful. All right, we're coming back to this combat. We are back to the big swing on with the zombies and the warriors. Warriors going first this round because Hellish Vigor has played its part. So, sir, 6 attacks, 1 going into Grigori.
Yep, and then 5 into the rest.
Very
so
good.
I'll do the 5, and then I'll do Grigori.
Love it. Hitting on 3s.
Oh.
Ooh, less good this time.
Yep.
But more on average.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's all right.
Yep,
That's
indeed.
all right.
Wounding on 4s.
Come on, then this needs to be decent. Let's go.
Killing on 4s. 1. You killed a zombie. All right, boots.
I need to be more effective than that. All right.
Into Grigori on 3s.
Oh.
Hits him, wounds him on a 4. Ah,
Oh,
no.
gosh.
All right, we're swinging back at you,
Oh,
mate.
no.
We've got 5 zombies and Grigori. So, the zombies swinging in on 4s. Very good. Getting 3 hits, wounding on 5s. Ah, they can't get the wounds. Grigori on 4s. Yes, Grigori on 5s. Damn you, Grigori. All right, sir. So, I think I win this. Oh, no, you got to kill. You got to kill.
Get a kill.
So that's a tie combat.
Tie combat.
We both have musicians because we've got equal ranks. Both have banners. You got a wound and I outnumber. So
Cool.
tie combat. That was a close one, Nick.
Yeah.
That was a close one. If I got a single wound there, it was over. Very good. All right. And that is it. We move on. So that is the end of Dwarves Turn 4. Vampire Counts. Turn 4, charges to declare, and I have Mucho. All right, so we're going skeletons into the warriors. We're going Graveguard into the Iron Breakers. We're going Feldblats into the Grudge Thrower, Ghouls into the Cannon, and we're going Black Knights into the rear of the warriors with hand weapons and shields, fighting the zombies and Grigori. Okay, so this is going to proc many and more fear checks and whatnot. So let's go down the line, Nick. Leadership 10 for these boys. Do they fear the dead? They do not. Leadership 10 for the Iron Breakers. They fear not the dead. The Grudge Thrower.
They
fear the dead. So just leave that next to them for now because they might end up having to break because I am above your unit strength. But we'll see. The what is that? Cannon. Leadership 9. Also, oh no, they're good. They're good on the 9. Beautiful. And then we will need a panic check for these warriors because they are being engaged in the front and charged in the rear. Leadership 10, panic check. They're all good?
All good.
But also, do they fear my knights? Because they're getting charged by fear-causing knights. 10, they do not. All good. So 1 test failed. I just need to check to see if they... Oh no, they're always considered at unit strength 3. I think that, yeah, they're always considered that they're to be calculated from their original unit strength. I'll check that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. So that brings us to move charges, remaining moves. Let's get it all in there. This is where everything is now. This is where everything ends up. The units have slammed together. We have smashed on. All the units made their charges. I did actually check the rules on failing a fear test against a unit that outnumbers you, and they do just automatically break.
You ran.
Yep.
They ran far. This
like
time.
9 inches.
They were gone.
Yep, they ran off, and I chased them to the back lines back there, flapping my way back.
Yep.
I'm a little disappointed they wanted to eat some dwarf meat. And yes,
I think there's enough bodies on the field that they'll get some.
they'll
dwarf
probably
meat.
get to eat. You're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so yeah, and my ghouls just ran up the back to start, threatening the back of this unit. So that's it. We're into magic phase. Everything is combat, but we've still got magic because hell yeah.
Because why not?
Because why not? Why not just kick a man when he's all the way down?
He's in the dirt, grinding deeper.
Oh, baby.
Submerge that
Put
man.
the heel in. All right. So I am going to start with I'm going to go 2d6. Oh, boy. Oh, biggity boy.
How best to drive the heel in?
This is a tough decision. I'm going to get greedy. I'm going to go 2d6 on the 7+ to raise. I'm going to try and raise some zombies. I'm going to do it from this gentleman right here, from Kaiser, and he's going to attempt to raise some zombies somewhere within 18 inches of himself. Somewhere. And he needs a 7+. Ha! He gets a 3. Damn it! All right, you. All right, I'm going to use 3d6 to go for the 7+ from Kaiser. Here we go. Ha! Sorry, not Kaiser. He can't cast that again. From Grigori. Grigori casts it, and he does get it on an 11, sir.
I think I got it. I think I must.
You must.
I must. And how many do I throw at you?
Indeed.
I just go the 3. I'm just gonna go the 3.
Just try to oppose me with the 3.
Read it out.
Spicy.
Read it out. Come on, you gotta do me right. Do me right.
No,
you did me wrong.
They did you so wrong, bro. So wrong. All right, so I'm getting 2d6 plus 2 zombies that I'm going to raise within 18 inches of Grigori the Rotting. Yeah. 7, so that goes to 9. 9 zombies will be entering the field. Most excellent. And there they are, raised freshly from the dirt. They claw their way out of the mud of Sylvania behind the iron breakers. Oh, the big play, it's happening.
No.
Can we break their ranks and hit them in the rear and break them in a single round? Ooh, Spice Lords, let's see if we can do it. All right, so I am going to actually, I'm going to spend all 4 of my remaining dice on a Van Hell's Dance Macabre.
I hate this.
Yep.
So much.
Now I have to do it from Dragislav. Dragislav needs to do it because he's the only one that can roll 4 dice because he is a level 3.
Ever a time for a double 1?
Now
is the time.
It would be just
And
desserts.
Jesus, hear my cries.
So Dragislav, he calls deep within himself and channels the dark arts of necromancy and wills the freshly raised zombies to come crashing into the rear of the iron breakers. Oh, a double 1! He's done it! Oh my god! God damn it. God, that's funny though. What incredible drama. Such a good moment. Really, really bad for me, but really funny. So funny. All right, let's have a look. What happens to old Dragislav in his moment of channeling power? He gets an 8. 8 to 9, a massive vortex of power drains away the sorcerer's energy. Any remaining power dice held by the player are removed and the magic phase ends. Well, there it is. I suppose that means I wouldn't be able to use the bound item because the magic phase ends. So that's that. That is that. Not the worst. Not the worst. But yes, I do know. You had how many dice left to try and...
I did have 3.
Yeah, to stop my bound item, so...
Roll a double 1.
Yeah. You could, mate. You could. That was great. What a fantastic moment.
Yep.
All the build-up, all the drama, Dragislav miscasts. Amazing. Amazing. Well, they'll be there for next turn. Sweet. That's magic phase done. We are rocking and rolling into the combat phase. I like to leave best till last, so I'm going to start with the small one out here. And here we are with the ghouls fighting the poor cannon crew. It's their second fight over this cannon in this game. They fought off the dogs and killed them, and then panicked when their friends all got butchered. So, but they're back. They're back to regain their honor or die trying. So we have 4 ghouls in combat. We have 8 attacks, hitting on 4s. And 6s are auto wounds. Amazing, we get a couple of them. 2 regular hits, wounding on 5s. No wounds, there's those poisons though. So mate, you have light armor. That'll be 2 6-up armor saves against the poison talons of the ghouls.
Come on, boys!
Oh, you make one! Spicy. You want Baldy or Whitebeard?
Baldy for sure.
Baldy stays, hell yeah. Well, Baldy can swing back, sir.
Yeah, you can. Throw your cannonball at him.
Hitting on
Brain
3.
one with a cannonball.
Indeed. Gets in.
Gets it.
Wounds on 5. Because toughness 4 ghouls. Oh, he kills a ghoul!
Yeah!
What a dog!
Brains him with the cannonball.
Amazing. So we both got a wound. I outnumber. You break automatically, sir. So you'll be rounding at 2d6 minus 1, and I will be chasing. Or you go a healthy 7. I need to see a 7 to catch him. 6! I'll be 1 inch behind him. Amazing. Very good. And that's where they end up. After he's run away and we're after him, we're on that ass. We're going to come and get it. So good. Very good. That is that fight done. Let's come on down to the skeletons versus the great weapon wielding warriors led by the Rune Smith. Now, I have no characters in there, so I can't issue any challenges. And you can't either. So, it's just straight on to smashing. I'm not expecting to do much damage here because they're just skeletons. Let's be honest. They're here to just hold and hopefully break you through sheer force of numbers. Yes. We have 5 skeletons in the front rank. We are hitting on 4s. Yes, 3 out of the 5. Love that.
Not bad.
Wounded on 5s. Getting a single wound, sir, you'll have a 5-up heavy armor save to oppose it. No, we kill a dwarf. Amazing. The rusty, old, patinaed bronze weapon just through one noble dwarf. All right, sir. Now you can swing back. They're all great weapons. Just maybe go with the unit first. So it'll be 5 attacks because there's a champion from the unit. Hitting on 3s. Oof. Getting 2 hits. Jeez. Not a good start. Not a good start. Strength 5, toughness 3, killing on 2s. Slash wounding on 2s.
I need to kill a couple. Come on.
You do, mate. You really do.
You
kill one.
Gosh.
You kill one.
And
we've got a 4-up armor save, which goes to a 6-up. No, okay, so you do kill 1. Bam, very good.
And they're gonna run.
You got a Rune Smith. Got a Rune Smith, mate.
I got a Rune Smith.
Got a Rune Smith.
Oh,
he is hitting on 3s with 2 attacks.
Come on, baby.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
All right, it's not my nut, guys. It's not my nut.
It's really not.
Well, I'm not quite sure what I did to deserve this, but
Jesus.
Something pretty terrible.
I tell you what. All right, look, we'll come back to this. So they are going to be breaking from combat, and we are going to be chasing. Wow, that's oppressive. Okay, let's come over to this big gangbang.
Yep.
And it's knights first because they charged this turn into the rear. There are 6 knights, and one of them is a champion. I can't remember what the black knight champion is called. I'll have to figure that out. 2, 4, 6, 7 attacks. We hit you on 4s. We come riding in, galloping, and Jesus. Come on, dice. God. Wounded on 2s. Wow. They're all just 4-ups.
Yeah,
why
there
not?
we go.
This game's easy if you'd roll nothing but 4-ups.
Yeah, for sure.
God.
Seems like it.
So you have heavy armor, hand weapon, and shield, which gives you a 3-up armor save in combat. And before anyone says it, they still get the hand weapon and shield bonus to the armor save, even from the rear. It just adds +1 to your armor save in 6th edition. In 7th, it was only in the front that you got the parry. But 6th, it's everywhere. So with your 3-up armor save, you'll have 6-up armor saves against these, sir.
Not a 1.
Not a 1. Very, very bad.
Of course.
And how many was that? 5?
That was 5.
5 for starters. Very good. And then we'll have 6 horses tramping into the back on 4s. Lovely.
Why not?
And 5s.
Why not?
Game, please. Please, God, game. All right. Okay, mate. These will be 3-up armor saves. 3 of them. 3 ups.
3 ups.
You should make 2 of these
Surely.
easy. 2 of them easy.
Yeah,
make
of
one.
course. Double ones. Why not? Why not?
All right, so it's 7 dead
7
from the
dead,
back.
yeah.
We'll just mark them
I'll
for
mark
now.
them,
Just
yeah,
mark
7
them.
dead.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Just mark it next to them. And then you get to fight before the zombies. So
Excellent.
fight on, sir.
And I get all of my front rank, right?
Yes.
Excellent, because
Yep.
the ones that died were all at the back.
All the back.
Yeah. I'm going to put 1 into the
bad one.
necro.
Yep.
I'm going to put 5 into the unit.
Very good. 5 into the unit on 3s. Yeah, very good. Yep. Yeah. 3 out of 5 is average. That's good. And 4s. 4s to kill. 2 of them.
2 of them.
2 zombies.
There we
Blam,
go. Look
blam.
at that.
Couple of zombies carved down and dead.
Now, come on, Grigori.
Grigori. Hitting Grigori on 3s. You get him.
Yes.
Wound him on 4s. No, you can't kill Grigori. His balls are too strong.
The smell is too potent.
It is. All right, you killed 2 zombies from the front, which leaves 4 zombies fighting back. No, there was 5 of them, so it leaves 3 zombies fighting back on 4s, getting 1 hit, and 5s, no wounds. That's zombies, baby. Grigori misses. Very good. All right.
Well, they will break and run.
They will be breaking and running because I killed 7 ranks. You got no ranks.
Yeah.
Definitely breaking and running. I'll decide who's chasing at the end of that, but that's where that's happening. Let's come over to the big one, the Big Bash. It's the Monster Mash, people. We've been waiting for it all game, and it's finally here. And Dragislav Von Curze, being a Blood Dragon Knight, must declare a challenge. And so he points forth his magic sword at the thickest dwarf that he can see and says, "Come and meet your end, filthy little one."
Well, yes, my lord happily accepts. I think he's in a point where he's like, well, look, even if I live through this battle, the shame would be so great. So great. It'd be better if I died.
Indeed.
Or at least killed a vampire.
Right? It's win-win. It's win-win.
Exactly. Let's do it.
All right, sir. So, yeah, let's pull them to the side. Let's do it. Here they are. The 2 epic combatants fighting it out. Amazing. The Blood Dragon Knight and the Dwarfen Lord. All right, sir. You have the Master Rune of Swiftness on that runic hammer, so you will be striking first.
Okay.
With 4 attacks at weapon skill 7, needing 4s to hit.
Come on now.
All right, yeah. 3
Now,
out of the 4.
Just before I go any further, just to let everyone at home know, my lords never do well.
No.
Like never do. Like strangely never do well.
Indeed, in every game we've ever played across 40k, fantasy, his general fails. Just fails.
Just dies. So, you know,
he's got 3 hits so
3
far.
hits, that's a good start.
Indeed, you are
a wonderful
strength
start.
6 for the 2 runes of cleaving to a toughness 5 vampire, wounding on 3s.
All right, here we go on 3s.
Just the one. It's 1 less than you should have got. It's not ideal. I am donning the flayed hauberk, which gives me a 1-up armor save. Negative by 3 gives me a 4-up? Yes, a 4-up. A 4-up armor save. Huh. And we clangs off the flayed hauberk. Very good. A good start.
I'm in my comfortable, normal place.
Indeed you are,
Yes, indeed.
All right. Now, a Blood Dragon Vampire Lord has 5 attacks. He has 5 attacks base. He gets +2 weapon skill from a normal Vampire Lord for being Blood Dragon of the bloodline of Blood Dragon, which puts him up to weapon skill 10. Whoa, spicy. So he will be hitting back this Dwarven Lord on 3s. He's got them all. He's got them all so far. Vampire Lord starts at strength 5. He has the Sword of Might, which puts him up to strength 6. Toughness 5, thick dwarf means wounding on 3s. Very good. Got an average on that one. You got
good.
Yep, you got 3 wounds through, Nick. That's enough to kill you. just to let you know.
Just to let me know.
It's enough to kill you, mate.
You know what? I wouldn't expect anything different. Let's.
All right. So you have a 2-up armor save
Yep.
with your Gromrel whatnot. It's negative by 3s. That'll be 3 5-up armor saves. Okay, you've made none of them so far, Nick. Don't you do this, Nick. You do have a runic talisman with the Master Rune of Spite.
I do.
You got 4-up wards.
Look, and
4-up.
I
You should
took
make
the
50.
more expensive, harder to kill lord.
You did.
So
You did.
Right here, right now, we're gonna make some ward saves, people.
No, baby. You should make half of these.
Surely.
2 or at least 1. Oh, you do make 1. Oh boy. Oh my god. He made it, Nick. He lived. With a single wound remaining.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. Oh boy. Jesus.
It's good to be back.
This is good to be back playing Warhammer, baby.
Great to be back. Just wonderful.
Oh my god. All right. Let's continue with the rest of the combat, shall we?
Excellent.
Yes, yes, good.
Why not?
Very good. All right, well, I'm chucking Graveguard in. So I will put, so where would this have been? I guess you would have come to me because I challenged. So you would have come over here. He would have been displaced to 1 point there. So I'm going to put 2 guys into the Battle Standard Bearer. I'll put my champion into your unit champion, who would be standing here, and then the other 2 guys into the unit. So let's go. 2 guys into the Battle Standard Bearer. Hitting on 4s. Good, they get them both. Now these guys have a killing blow special rule, because all of them have ensorcelled white blades. You see, they're glowing tomb blades.
Beautiful blue
Those
blades.
grave blades. All of them were once heroes of old. And so a single roll of 6 on these 2 dice will be the killing blow and will carve that little man's head from his shoulders. So go on, why not? Let's just keep on putting the heal in. 6. No, a double 1. Hilarious.
He asked too much.
I did. I called too much from the gods of dice. All right, my unit champion into your unit champion, hitting on 4s. Oh, double 1s, okay. My hubris.
This is where it all changes,
Oh
folks.
my god. And then the last 2 whites into the unit on 4s. Getting a single hit. Wounding on 4s. Give me a 6. And it is a killing blow, sir. So straight through the Gromril armor, 1 white blade just puts him down, stabs him in the chest like Frodo, and just Sam! Sam! All right, sir, you can swing on back.
I get.
Who do you want to start with?
Let's start with my
The Battle Standard Bearer.
Battle Standard Bearer for
Very
sure.
good. Just into the unit.
Yep.
So he has 3 attacks. He's hitting on 3s.
3 attacks.
3 attacks on 3s, sir. Very good. 2 hits. He's strength 5 to toughness 4, grave guard. So wounding on 3s.
Come on, baby.
Good. Very good. The hits just keep on coming.
or not, as the case may be.
It is, so...
Different dice.
Do you want
roll
to
some different dice?
Do you want to put any attacks into my grave guard champion?
Sure.
How many? What do you want to
Let's put 2 into. No, I'll just. You know what? Go hard or go home. I'll put 1 into the champion, the rest into the unit.
put? Very good. 1 into the champion. All right, let's do that. The 1 into the champion, hitting on 3s. Gets it. Wounding on 4s. Doesn't get it. And then the remaining 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks for the champion, hitting on 3s. Very good. That's an average roll right there, Nick. You keep that going.
Let's see it happen.
You keep that going, Nick. Wounding on 4s. Yeah, okay. It's the low end of the average, but it's something.
I gotta go. Well, not yet.
Not yet. So I've got a 3-up armor save for heavy armor, hand weapon, and shield. -1 for strength 4. I have a 4-up armor save. Nah, you do. You fell a grave guard. Very nice. I think I've still won this combat.
I think you might have won the combat. You
All
took
right.
what? 2 wounds off my general. You killed a guy.
You killed
a
a guy. All right.
You outnumber. You've got.
Yeah, 2 ranks. 2 ranks. You've got 2 ranks. We're both. Oh, actually, you got to. All right, no, let's do it. Let's do it.
Right.
So I did 2 wounds to your general. I did a single other wound. I had 2 ranks, a banner, and outnumber.
Yeah,
You did a wound. You had 2 ranks. You have a banner.
Oh, yeah, and I killed a guy.
I already did that. I already did the wound.
Nice.
And you have the Rune of Battle on your banner. But you do still lose by 2, and I do outnumber you, sir.
Yeah, so I auto-break.
You auto-break. They will be running.
Everyone breaks.
Yes, at the end of the turn, break. Oh boy. All right. Well, at this point, I'll chase, and everything will chase. So everything's just chasing. Yep, rolling for the boys on the flank. Get a 6 overall, and they will chase and get 6. So I catch them.
Yes,
they are destroyed.
They are dead.
Very
Excellent.
good. Let's do this one over here.
Yes.
So your dwarves will run 2d6 -1. Going a
whopping 3.
Whopping 3. The knights will charge them down and indeed destroy them.
They managed to get 3.
It's impressive, let's be honest.
They could get anything less than 3.
No.
No.
And then the general's unit, Nick.
All right, here we go.
The last
Here
one.
we go. They're quick boys.
They are.
Decked out in armor.
Yep, Gromril boys.
There you go.
Going
Whopping
6.
6.
A whopping 6. And the Grave Guard with Dragislav Von Curze will rush forward and go double 1. Amazing. Very good. At this point, I think we can call it, Nick. You reckon?
You know, yeah, okay. No, look, if you want to... No, yes, we can call it. We can call it.
I think we can.
Even if they manage
destroyed.
to turn, I think you have more models on the field than you did at the beginning of the game.
That would be correct, yes. Yes,
and I feel like
the joy
one
of
half
the,
unit of Ironbreakers isn't going to beat your entire army.
With a general on a single wound, indeed, sir.
Probably not.
Probably not. So, woof, there it is. There it is. It's the Vampire's debut on the channel, ladies and gentlemen. And holy God, what a debut. But look, they were on home turf in Sylvania with an entire table cobbled together for them specifically.
It was the Dwarven General's first time out of the mountains.
Of course,
clearly.
yeah, man.
Had no idea what he was doing.
The muddy fields of Sylvania were clogging up his boots. He didn't love it. Their beards were dirty, dragging in the mud.
I mean, they were up to like their hips in mud.
Exactly.
They
were tilted, seriously tilted. So there it is. There it is, guys. What a savage battle. The Iron Breakers and the unit and the general will flee back into the mountains, you know, with their tail between their legs, very much nursing their wounds.
To become slayers.
Indeed.
For the shame.
Yep, and you know, whoever this Dwarven Lord's son will have to take upon himself to lead the clan from here on out. But there it is, guys. Woof, woof, what a game. We'll have a quick chat about this in the post-game. And there it is. There it is. It is a Vampire Counts victory in the end.
It was close. It was close.
It was close. Good game, mate.
Good game.
Good game. Awesome to play some Warhammer with you again,
So
my
good,
friend.
so good.
It felt very familiar.
Yeah. Look, we were right back to it. You know. That Lord again
Right
every
at the
time.
end.
And look, it's it wouldn't be Warhammer without it. What can I say?
Indeed, sir. So, yeah, look, this was one of those games where everything just went one way.
Yeah.
And it went to the Vampire Counts.
And it did. Sorry, I couldn't make it more interesting for all of you. I'm sorry. I tried.
Flame him in the comments, people. He's trash.
My first time. Oh, gosh.
Oh, so good. I mean, it all kind of started like your first turn with artillery went.
Yeah, it was like it wasn't that
mediocre.
strong. I wasn't that happy with my deployment. I was worried about my left flank, and all of my fears were realized.
With the artillery,
yep.
Artillery Hill was definitely pretty unprotected and copped it sweet.
Yeah, you live and you learn.
Indeed, sir. My first curse of years overperformed atrociously. I got double the wounds than I should have got.
Yeah.
It doubled.
Yeah.
Like, I should have gotten like 4 and I got 8.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. Yep, and I shouldn't have gotten. I mean, you know, the double 1 to get us there in the first place.
Exactly.
It set the tone.
It very much did.
Absolutely set the tone.
And the tone just continued that way.
It did.
Vampires just basically got to do everything they wanted to do.
Yep.
You know, when I had to get an important spell off, I got it off, except right at the end with with Dragislav finally getting the miscast. Amazing, at a beautifully pivotal moment. Unfortunately, in the end, it actually didn't.
If he had it, like,
anything.
we looked at the rules, it wasn't actually possible, but
for him to die,
if he could have just died, that would have made it so sweet.
Straight up.
That last couple of turns, I mean, not the way I was rolling, but there could have been a change.
There could have been. Change was going to come. It didn't, though.
No, it didn't.
The fact that my vampire count's turn 2, I had shut down all of the Dwarven war machines.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't expect you to be able to move quite as efficiently as you did. You had, 3 spellcasters with
Van Hell's Dance.
With Van Hell's Dance, so they could just fly up the field, and I was really relying on having at least a couple more turns of shooting on.
They didn't come.
And I took kind of a shooty heavy army,
very much,
and then it got destroyed by turn 2. Like if I had say taken
some slayers
on my left flank,
dude.
Look. This is what happens. It was beautifully counted, and the dice really told the story, didn't they?
They did. Vampire counts having their home turf. The dice very much told the story that Dragislav was in his home and gaining the energy from the dead in the ground, and there was so many dead to be raised
every
constantly.
time a dwarf fell. And now, Dragislav has a further 2,000 points of dwarf corpses to use.
Amazing. Amazing. Thick zombie bodies.
That Empire.
Exactly. He's about to turn from this engagement with the dwarves and get to the front lines in the Empire and just start driving them back.
Destroy.
Freshly buoyed by having defeated a dwarven lord in single combat, not killing him, but drove him from him.
No.
Running away.
And he's a slayer. He's a slayer. He no longer is a lord.
Absolutely.
He's the shame. The shame.
Yep. He wasn't able to uphold his oath of alliance with the Empire, has been driven back, which is just going to allow the Empire to be, forced back by their now bolstered front line.
Yep.
So,
Sylvania lives to fight again.
Spicy.
Yep.
It was just kind of non-stop good dice for Stoss and bad dice for Nick. And, mate, it's easy to win when you get nothing but the dice you need.
Hey, it is. But you know what? It's still, thank you for having me. It was so good to be back up here playing games with you, dude.
It's incredibly good to have you.
I hope you at least enjoyed me enjoying getting destroyed. Commiserate next time you're in my position. Just reflect on how fun it can be.
Keep that upper lip stiff, people, and just keep rolling them dice. But wow, what a debut for the Vampire Counts. It's been a long road for me to finally get them on the table and on the channel. And holy crap, what a debut.
Even if they never play well again, you've got this game.
I've got this, and I'll always remember it. It's immortalized. I'll just watch it over and over. I'll be like, remember when they did great? And I smashed Nick.
And if I ever beat him in anything, and I'll just be like, I might just go watch that game. Just feel good about myself.
Indeed. Yeah. It's going to prop me up for the rest of my life, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm glad I can be of service.
So, a wild one, a very one-sided one. I would have much preferred this to have been a bit more give and take.
Always. But that's Warhammer, isn't it?
Sometimes.
You live for those close games, and they don't always happen. They really don't.
Nope. So there it is, guys. There it is. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed finally seeing the culmination of my months and months of work getting these vampire counts painted and ready for the table.
And they look really good, dude.
Thanks, dude. Thanks. I am very happy with how they turned out in the end, because I can be someone that agonizes over small choices.
I know.
And
I'm aware. When we were doing 40k, it was a month-long decision on what some units, what their colour scheme
what they were going to be painted as, exactly.
I think you painted one unit 5 times.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It was wild.
It takes a long time for me sometimes, guys. So this was a long time coming, and it was very, very satisfying to see them all on the table with a brand new battle mat
Yeah.
to match their place and some new terrain.
So good.
You know, the stream was brand new. Some of the rocks were brand new.
Yeah.
You know, some of the pieces of like the mausoleum that I had, the graveyard in the corner, some brand new stuff.
And I just got to say, thanks to all of you who are supporting this guy, because this table looks 1,000 times better since the last time I was playing.
Dude,
this stuff.
straight up.
Just, it leaps and bounds. So,
Man.
keep going with it. Keep supporting this guy, because the content's getting better and better.
Hell yeah, we're doing it, people. We're
Yeah.
continuing to grow. So there it is. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to do the usual YouTube things, like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment, you know, tell me what you thought about this game. Let me know what you think about the look of the vampire counts, the new battle mat and the Sylvania kind of table that I tried to make.
Give me your commiserations. You know,
Indeed.
whatever you want to do.
Poor Nick.
A little bit of support to go a long
Yeah,
way.
man, a couple of poor Nicks in the comments, people. That would be real nice. If you want to support us here, consider becoming a channel member. It is the channel members that are absolutely allowing me to continue to grow this channel. The battle mat, the streams, the rocks. I have a whole box of terrain that I have bought, and that has come straight from the support that I'm getting from my YouTube,
So cool.
my channel members. So thank you so much, so much to all of my current channel members. And if you want to be a part of it, consider about joining the crew. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, links in the description. But until next time, I'm Stoss.
I'm Nick.
Happy wargaming, and be good to your mother.